guys, how's everybody doing? Okay, so you want to get into the landscaping business. Okay, let's talk about that. The one thing I can tell you, I'm over here right now at Wake Equipment. It's on Capitol Boulevard, and these are the guys. This business is where I bought pretty much all my equipment from day one. Well, number one, there's of course, the controversy of an open trailer versus a closed trailer. And obviously, you know what the downside of an open trailer is. It's everybody can see what you own. So that's why I went ahead and bought this enclosed, just for security more than anything else. And just, you know, is for that reason. So the equipment, the thing about landscaping is this, is that you've got to have so much equipment, chemicals, and shovels and rakes and edgers. And I do use all the Echo products, and there's my Extend bush cutter right there, Extend pole right there, and of course weed eater and an edger and a ladder for cutting bushes, spare tires, chainsaw, of course a big farm jack right there, your backpack sprayer. In fact, I need to move this, put this under here. So I can get these lawnmowers, in. Then you got to have other sprayers for, you know, your Roundup gas cans, which are expensive, $30 to $40 for a gas can, heavy-duty commercial line, other gas can, tons of chemicals, your small handheld trim edger, and just like I said, just a lot of stuff. Brooms. I got 3 backpack blowers, 2 Kawasaki's. Those are both 750s. And then, of course, I've got the big boy right there, the Echo, which is a 770. It's a larger CC. But, you know, when you start looking at just the cost of, say, one backpack blower, a Kawasaki like this, these are $525. So there's 2 of them. And, of course, that was right at $580, brand new, almost $600. And then, of course, you need a good reach extend-a-saw for your limbs. That was $100. You know, all this edger right up here, this hedge bush cutter right here, that was almost $500. That was like $498. You know, these are, you can pick them up for about $150, $175, something like that. You know, the backpacks, sprayers, the Lescos, they're $100. You know, it's just expensive. And of course, that's not even any lawnmowers. So, of course, you always want to get these trash cans. But now let's talk about zero turns. The zero turn is absolutely the way to go. I use this on the farm and on all my landscaping customers' houses that's got the bigger yards with no fences. And of course, I've just pulled everything out of the shop and had everything serviced, which of course that's another thing you got to contend with. You got to constantly do maintenance on these lawnmowers. And this is the Gravelly walk behind 34, and that's the new Massport from Switzerland. Sweden. They make those, and they're more professional grade, and that was $600 right there. Of course, rear wheel drive, and my trusty little still handheld blower. But yeah, this is your standard equipment that you need if you want to get into the landscaping business. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. The one thing I can say about landscaping is it's expensive to get it started. That's the biggest problem with landscaping, is the cost of the equipment. But once you're set up, then you know you can pretty much you know, it'll pay you back. Depending on how you run your routes, depending if you want to just do cut, mow, and blow, or you do full service, that's totally up to you. But you know, you need, if you're going to have a halfway decent living, you need to at least have 20 customers at full service to be able to make a living at landscaping. But it's a lot of work. You're always outside, and you know, anything that affects the landscaping, like weather, you know, like we've gone through a massive drought, so we've got a lot of weeds, and you've got to always, you know, tell your customer, hey, you know, this is what we're going to be dealing with this year. And a lot of people just want results; they don't want excuses. So, like I said, after 6 years of landscaping, to be honest with you, I'm tired of cutting grass. Just point blank, period. I'm tired of cutting grass. I hate it. You know, I already told a buddy of mine if he wants to buy my accounts, he can. And I'm going to try to get away from this because my maintenance side of the business is just, I make more money quicker and with less cost, initial cost. Outside of buying materials, there's really no cost involved with my maintenance business because all my equipment lasts for years and years and years. But with this equipment, it's a constant battle of maintenance, flat tires. And in fact, what I had to do is I actually bought 2 spare tires from these are the originals. I went and had inner tubes put in these, and then I have these 2 spares as backups, because the one thing you don't want to have is a damn flat tire out in the middle of a field. So you make sure you have the ability to change tires, you know, wherever you are, you know, on site, because believe me, you're not going to push that thing. There's no way you're going to drag that out of a field if you have a flat tire. So this, you can maneuver it out. Even if you had a flat tire, you can get that out because it's just rear wheel drive, and you can just, you know, you can edge your way out of a place. And of course, you know, the push mower is no big deal. But there you go. That's the setup. Now, like I said, I've got more money in investing this between the trailer, which cost me right at $5,000 because it is a Hallmark trailer, Hercules Hercules by Homesteader. It's more heavy duty, and of course, you know, obviously the truck, you know, you got to have a truck to pull it. So you're going to be spending money on a truck, a trailer, the lawnmower there. That was $5,000 brand new, and it's 4 years old. You know, that lawnmower there is $2,300. That lawnmower is $600, and then all the other stuff on the inside. So there's a lot of costs involved. Now, a lot of guys can get away from doing it a little bit cheaper just because they can go, you know, with just a walk behind and a push mower, and you'd be pretty good. You know, you can make it happen. You don't need a zero turn. Let me just say that. You don't need a zero turn. But if you ever get in a situation where you get a commercial account, where it's a bigger store, bigger area, you know, an acre or more, believe me, you're going to want a zero turn. Okay, guys, I thought I'd pass this information on to you. You know, landscaping in Raleigh, we got rated one of the prettiest cities in the United States. So landscaping is a real big business. The guys that are making, I mean, a lot of money, and they're out there, they're big corporations that do it. But, you know, then they have to deal with employees. But if you want to be a sole proprietorship and go out there and landscape, that's cool. You can make a good living, you know, just with the 14 customers now. I turn $2,500 a month, but you got a lot of expense involved. So the average is just, it's more guaranteed income coming in every single month. That's the way you look at it, is your guarantees. So if you got guaranteed money coming in, and you don't have to worry about your equipment for 2 or 3 months, you can have a profitable month and pretty much pocket all the money. But once the bill hits for all the maintenance, which today I spent $300, and I still got to go get another part for the Gravely, you know, you got to calculate that into the business expense. Okay, guys, just wanted to give you that update. If you decide to get into landscaping business, go for it, but just remember there is some expensive upfront cost, okay? This is Tom out of here. You know what to do, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave those comments, and I'll see you guys on another video. Landscaping.